Yo, what's good, world? The main focus of this workout is to get a lot of volume in. So, this is going to be a high volume workout. We are starting this session off with dumbbell chest presses, 150 pounds. The past few weeks, I've been seeing how many reps I can do with 150 pounds. The goal is to do 20 to 25 reps. The last two times I've attempted this, I've only was able to get 13 reps. And right here, I'm pushing through, and I was able to get 17 reps. So hopefully, in the near future, rest and recover, I will be able to hit 20 to 25 reps, and then we're going to move on to the 180-pound dumbbells. So we're trying to focus on getting a lot of volume in to gain more strength, more muscle density, and more muscle endurance. So we'll be able to press more weight whenever it comes to bench press and etc. Right here, we are focused on Kroc rolls. Kroc rolls is an exercise that requires momentum and is all about building explosive power. So right here, we are focused on, we're starting at 150 pounds, then we're going to go down 20 pounds, and then we're going to focus on getting 20 reps on each side. So we're doing a total of 40 reps. So right here, we are doing the other side. We have to get our back stronger. So, a big back is a big bench and etc. Getting back with the croc rolls, try my best to get as much volume as I can. So whenever I attempt the 455 pounds, back will be strong, back will be tight to be able to do it explosively and to possibly do it for reps. So we're not really satisfied with a max. We are focused on aiming beyond the mark. So if the goal is to do, say like the goal is to do 400-pound bench press, we want it to look effortlessly. We want it to look like we build a foundation where people will be like, man, it looks so easy. It looked like you can do it for two. We don't want to do a grinder. We're not trying to nickel and dime. We're not trying to just be satisfied with being able to do it for one. We want it to look easy, effortless, and to build as much power, to build as much speed, and to have dense muscles to be able to push beyond the threshold. Doing workouts like this is also going to build a strong mindset, increase your mental fortitude to be able to just keep going because an exercise like this, when you're doing 40 reps, it's going to test how bad you want it. So, like I said before, we started at 150 pounds and we're going down 20 pounds and we're going to do 40 reps each. Also, if you are interested in doing high volume, high intensity, you have to consider that there's a high possibility you're going to have to be able to just work out 2 to 4 days. You have to make sure that you rest and recover because if you don't prioritize rest and recovery, you're you're going to possibly get hurt. Two, your tendons, ligaments, and muscles, they are just going to give out on you. You're going to lift weights that you already know that you should be able to lift, and you're not going to be able to lift them simply because you're not giving your CNS time to be able to recover. Your CNS is your central nervous system. So you have to be able to say, hey, my body's taxed. There's going to have to be times where you take a week off. There's going to have to be times where you work out, take 2 days off, or take a day off in between, and then you go back in there. You have to make sure that your body is hydrated. You have to make sure you get a lot of calories in, a lot of protein in, and you have to be able to have your body conditioned and ready for the next session. Now, if you want to work out every day, this is not for you. high intensity, high volume is not for you. If you're a slave to the gym where you just have to keep on going, none of this is for you. You can, focus on doing things that's light, and you may not get the progress that you really want, but it's all up to you. It's all up to our mindset. So we pretty much did 200 reps on the back. Right here, we are going to do 50 reps on triceps. The intention was to do rolling tricep extensions and then do tape presses, but this was brutal. Triceps was like, no, no, no. So I listened to my body and said, you know what? We're just going to focus on doing rolling tricep extensions. So we're going to go down. We went from 90 pounds, now we're going to do 70, and we're going to just focus on doing 10 reps, 10 good reps on rolling tricep extensions. Whenever you roll it at the back, right here, it's like you get a better stretch on the triceps. And what I'm doing now is just going down 20 pounds. Went from 90, 70, and right here we're doing 50. We're going to go all the way down to 10 pounds, and my triceps were feeling it. Had a crazy pump. After doing what I've done with throughout the days of, when I did my slingshot, my body is still a bit fatigued a little bit, but it wasn't too bad where I wasn't going to be able to get a lot of volume in for this workout. So right here, got 30 pounds, knocking these out the way. And what's crazy when you do workouts like this, 30 pounds and 10 pounds feels heavier than 50 pounds. It feels heavier than anything else. That means you are getting a lot of volume in. Body is feeling it. You're actually getting some work in. But we're building, guys. We're building a solid foundation. We're building to be built to last and to outlast the competition. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's stay working hard. Let's stay focused. Let's guard our mind. Let's be great. Stay motivated.